game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today we're over on GameFound, which is slowly but surely eating more and more of Kickstarter's board game pie, including the former CMON, but now it got picked up by Tycoon Games. Big pickup by them, I'd imagine. $647,000 would agree. Blood Rage Valhalla. Blood Rage, immensely popular Eric Lang game released by CMON many years back. Very cool game. Dudes on a map. Minis. I've played it quite a few times. I've enjoyed it quite a few times. 3 to 5 players, ages 14 plus, 90 minutes. Blood Rage Valhalla is a standalone sequel. Sequel to 2015's Blood Rage. Designed by Eric Lang, players will rage beyond Ragnarök and battle to earn the god's favor. Standalone sequel. Immediately less excited, but still interested. Anytime that something feels, I don't know, it's just been burned too many times by like the, oh yeah, we put it in this universe, and it's mostly just a marketing thing. Hopefully that's not the case. Looking at the main image, it's not great. It looks very CMON-y, honestly. I'd love to just zoom in on that box so I could see the artwork a little bit more instead of like this outline silhouette thing. I'd love to see a lot of other information aside from that. But hey, I guess that's the going thing here. Yeah, because like, it's the box. I guess they're trying to showcase the thickness. It's a thick box. Neat. Blood Rage Valhalla launch trailer. Let's go. As always with the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? That's what you got to convince those GameFound backers of to get their money. Ooh, how to play with narration by Eric Lang. That's spectacular. Wow. And a video Valhalla top 5. That's excellent. Excellent videos there. Third of a point grade bump up right there for those videos. That's great. That's exactly what I want to know. And from Eric Lang, no less. The designer of the game, really breaking it down, going into the weeds. Excellent.
Are you ready to rage? Ragnarök has come and gone, and Midgard lies in ruin. Now you will clash in the Hall of Heroes. In Valhalla, the gods will descend from their halls, bending the battle with their wrath and favor. The selected gods determine the gifts available to you. Harness their power to prove your worth. Gather your warriors, elites, and monsters anew. Control the halls and dictate the flow of battle. March them to any number of adjacent chambers. Upgrade your clan freely, granting you permanent effects. But leave room for your quests, from which you will reap rewards and glory. Call your warriors to battle to contest chambers, earning powerful boons from the godly overseer. Defeat your opponents and watch your strength grow. Earn glory through combat, earn favor through sacrifice, and carve your legend into the very walls of Valhalla. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your legend. Welcome to Valhalla. Fight, die, rise again.
That was awesome. I don't know why that last one was there at the end, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it looks like Blood Rage 1.5, which I'm all for. Looks like very familiar, but with new stuff. We got how to play. 7.5 minutes.
Wins.
On the tabletop simulator, excellent. Okay, and this is going over the different differences. Neat. That's all good stuff. $85. Not a bad price point either, considering this is a minis game. I'm in. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I felt like the video did a great job showcasing how the game is played while talking through it and showcasing what you do with cards. And if you're familiar with Blood Rage, I feel like everything felt very familiar there. Tycoon Games, can you do it on that aspect? I'm not worried about that. Like, they've done tons of stuff. Like, Tycoon Games, well, are they primarily on Kickstarter? Let's go check out the last few, make sure people got their stuff. They're of Everdell fame, a lot of stuff, honestly. Like, when you go to a convention and they're there, they will normally have a lot of stuff, a massive area. This year they had a photo booth where you could get free photos outside of their their thing, which is really cool. All right. War of Whispers, Everdell Duo. Wow. So they are dipping into that game found. Interesting. Let's see the last few Kickstarters and see why. 88,000 bucks. There's okay. Now this is an expansion to a thing, but let's make sure people got their stuff. I live in you, and I just got tracking information. Game looks great. I just wish the box art had a similar shine and smoothness. Everyone remember their behavior when they launched the upcoming Blood Rage Valhalla campaign. The stupid thing is, the original fulfillment date is months away. By fulfilling early in the U.S. and saying the rest would be followed by the end of July, they've shot themselves in the foot. It really shouldn't be difficult to give people an update 3 weeks after the end of July. Whatever happened to managing expectations and customer service? Let's see. Would appreciate an update. So it looks like one of those situations where people are getting them in stores or something potentially before backing it, or is that what I'm getting? Still no tracking or shipping notification for US Wave 2. Let's go to the comments. The comments will probably clear this up. Really simple, because I imagine some people are going to not be happy. Oh, this is from June. So June, July, August 21st. So it's been 2+ months. That's not great. It's great from no replies, no updates. When does EU fulfill started? I imagine Legend of Canada will take site. Still nothing on the shipping front. So 29 days ago. Okay, looks like they're just like, yeah, we're done with this. And I know Gen Con just happened, but still, not great on the customer service there. Let's check out the comments on this one. This one raised 556,000 bucks, so big winner. Based on the previous comment, I was expecting an update regarding the misprint replacement in July. Would you happen to have any news to share? I didn't receive mine. I've reached out to support since May. Now their support finally has ghosted me. What is this, if not scam? I've never seen mine either. 100% scammed. Wow. I don't feel that way about Tabletop Tycoon, but I know that they had like some big black eyes way back in the past. I may have even done a video on it at one point. I don't remember. And then that's part of the reason why I felt like they really leaned into that Toys for Tot aspect, tried to scrub up and clean up, the PR sort of thing. And this, you got to do good customer service if you want people to forget about stuff. No product 2 months ago. I was told they would look into it. Still nothing. 1 month ago, I was told it would be here in 2 to 3 days. Still nothing. 140 spent for 0 products. Scam. That is a month ago. And they haven't responded to it. Like, it's not great. When's the last update? Everdell Cozy Critters, Plushie and Blankets. Ships by December 2023. Okay. So this one should be out. Those are awesome, by the way. Very disappointed with the puzzles. I'm a speed puzzler who can do a 500 piece in around an hour. Well, good for you, Vincent. My first attempt at Belfair Festival has taken over a week. So it's to emphasize just how crappy these puzzles are. I like it. These are low quality cuts. The inner pieces only have 2 shapes and the variants on them in minuscule, leading to many, many pieces fitting together, even though they don't go together. The large swaths of similarly colored background then becoming almost impossible to do. You start piecing them together only to realize that somewhere you made a mistake and it becomes trial and error trying to fix it. And because of how the pieces fit together, they frequently get stuck, leading to damaging the pieces. If you're a puzzle lover, you will hate this. Vincent Chu. There were stars. I imagine it would not be 5. Receive puzzles blanket and U-turn. Great turnaround. Okay, so people got their stuff, but this is the game one. 20,000 comments, but that's because they also made $4.8 million. Okay, we're gonna get there, but bottom line is track record for the customer service doesn't look spectacular. You're really gonna have to grind them. Wow, that's such a long too. Oh my gosh. I too have been getting issues getting replacement. My complete collection was complete, but the main game board has a manufacturing defect. That's a book. But somebody wrote that book because they're so annoyed with their customer service. So I'm late to the party, but I noticed today that my complete edition has a Belfair board with some kind of Eastern European language. Can I still get a replacement? 1 month ago, get wrecked. I'm happy this came fan-funded. That said, other projects have made my experience on various crowdfunding platforms a sour one. As a result, I will no longer be backing anything. Okay, so customer service, can you do it? Like, yeah, it looks like most people get it, but you're gonna have some annoying customer service if you do have issues. Not a deal breaker, but good to know, I guess. All right, so 3 to 5 players, 90 minutes, ages 14 plus, Toys for Tots. Why Blood Rage Valhalla? Strengthen your clan with the power of the gods. Over 50 gruesomely detailed miniatures. Once again, I go back to the fact that it's an $85 game for 50 miniatures. That feels like a pretty good price. Complete your collection with the repackaged, remastered 2nd edition of the classic series. Look at there. You even got those in the back end. Get yourself the perfect 2nd edition. Neato. I like how that's blurred out. Weird. 5 clans and 40 trooper minis. We got the clans. We got the things that go on the bot probably. What is this? Module to combine Blood Rage plus Valhalla to be revealed. Wow. That's huge. I feel like you should lead with that, honestly. Maybe you're not because you want to sell the second edition, but that feels like exactly what I know. Because when I read the word standalone sequel, I was disappointed. I mean, I was like, man, that sucks. I could just get a different game. And then I was like, it looks like a 1.5. But knowing that I could combine the two, I'm in. So there's an expansion with a rule booklet to be revealed. My favorite. I love when I can't see the rule booklet in advance that no one ever. 12 new, unless it's a spoilerific one, which I can't imagine this one is. Okay, show you the minis. Oh, there's an early draft of this rule booklet, so that's nice. And I imagine it should be pretty good since it's got the bones of another game. All right. Rainbow Bridge module on the back. 85 Heroes of the Hall of Heroes bundle. So this is going to get you 225. This is really what they're going for here. I don't feel really sold on those 2 tiers, but 225 feels Kickstarter reasonable. I feel like they haven't really spotlighted Eric Lang's track record well enough yet, or the awards the original won well enough yet, which I think they could do better. Especially if you're trying to convince me $389 if I've never played the original Blood Rage, or even $225. Like the 85, I'm in. So when we talk about how much is it, I'm just disassociating these 2 from it, because $225, yeah, I'm buying $140 worth of an expansion for a game I haven't played. It's not, it don't feel great sometimes. But and then the everything, of course, for $900. Sorry, $899. Oh, you get the Rising Suns. You get the Onks. You get the original series remastered. Did you miss something for the original campaign? Add-ons, 85, 60, 80, 15, 80, 75. Clearly labeled prices. I like this. Also showing the retail. Very nice. I will give them a third of a point grade bump up. This is a nice shopping section, despite the fact that the prices are Tiny Epic Vikings. Oh, yeah, Tiny Epic did. They sold off, didn't they? And they got Vikings. Clever. That was a good one to pick up for you. At the Gates of Valhalla, Hall of Heroes bundle, Bifrost bundle. Oh, yeah, let's see what people are backing. So, 333 people got the $85 one. Feels reasonable. 1235 got everything. 4-1 almost. 306 got the Bifrost bundle. All boxes available for Blood Rage, Valhalla, and the original Blood Rage. And then the complete Pantheon. They sold 83. Good for them. That's why you do it. And honestly, here's the thing. By having those pledge levels, it makes people more likely to click on your thing because you got such a huge number. Like, that is 900 times 83. That's a large number. That's, is that 83,000 minus a 0, so it's like 60,000? I don't know. It's a big number. How to play, great. The Valhalla. So once again, you had that earlier, but I could see how people would easily miss that, so I'm glad that you have it there. Rule booklet twice. We're going to have anything twice. I guess that's a good one. United States, $20. So I'm $105 for a 50 miniature game. It feels Kickstarter reasonable. The other ones, I feel like I just wasn't sold very well the expansions. They just kind of like, oh, hey, by the way, here's these expansions for $140, which I hate when companies do that, but it feels like it's becoming more and more the new norm. But the prices feel Kickstarter reasonable. Campaigns delivered. Campaigns opened. Solid as a rock. Okay. Your customer service... your comment section and your past sections says otherwise. Updates. Raise some hell. Roll some heads. We're taking a peek at the expansion. Oh, cool. This is where you're going to showcase the information on the expansion. Nice. Maybe splice some of that into the main area as well. What we all want is access to the old Kickstarter exclusive stuff without buying expansions we own already / are already available at retail. If you want to keep the 3 boxes per game, why not make 1 the base game, the second the expansion that are available, and the third all the exclusive stuff? The only reason you wouldn't do this, I guess the only was the emphasized. The only reason you wouldn't do this is if you want us to buy everything we already own to get our money. Yeah, seems logical. Which you now won't get it all because, as you've read over and over in the comments, the hundreds of people who want the exclusive won't back at all because of this issue. I really want to get stuff at this Kickstarter, but I was expecting was able to pick up non-retail stuff a la carte. I already have gods. Ooh. So, a lot of people complaining. I guess that's going to be the comment section here. Do like the cat game from yesterday and ask for a haiku. Block out all the bad stuff. I have a question that may have already been answered, everyone, but I can't find it. If I were to pledge for 2 Bifrost bundles, would the shipping cost also be doubled? I'll give that a thumb. How to refund the $1? Reach out to this. I just want the Rising Sun upgrade kit. Is it possible to pledge? Yes, you can put in your cart, submit your pledge. So here's we're doing some good customer service, though. This is nice. At least they're doing it here. This is good. Are considering to provide Valhalla cards for the original Blood Rage. Let's see what the most popular one is. Most popular. Please get rid of the stupid $1 charge before the campaign to lock in a special deal. These are poorly received by people and make me want to not participate in this campaign. I was really convinced by the $1 pledge to back the game, too. Too bad the all-in price isn't known. I'd send it all right away. Oh, and then they did reveal it. Please remove the $1 pledge. So, just joined the live video. What are your thoughts on the board art? The board art. I thought it looked interesting. It looked like Castles of Mad King Ludwig to me. I also thought it was odd that in the section, yeah, they blurred that out, which I thought was kind of weird. I mean, it looks, now that I look at it, it looks weird. It looks more like I'm fighting in a bar, I feel like. Or like in a, yeah. I get what you're saying. I don't know if that's what people are complaining about, but the main board just kind of looks, it doesn't look like it's the board for this game. And then, whatever. I mean, I'm not an art guy personally, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I'm curious what other people are saying. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so let's see what the art was. Artwork. Let's see what people are saying about the artwork. Most popular artwork. That's so nice, Game Found. I love the fact you could do that. With so much known about Valhalla, full of Mongolian Native American warriors led by Japanese gods, I simply cannot wait for the new Rising Sun with Egyptian numerated by the original games. Sounds like this would be a great game you mix with everything else. Please also confirm no AI graphics design. Everything seen is made with all blood and rage. There's no AI in Valhalla. Okay. Final grade. Do I want it? I do. I do. I came in skeptical. I came in concerned because I was like, I like Blood Rage. I don't want a standalone sequel. I just want more stuff I can mix with my Blood Rage. And finding out that is in fact an expansion, that's really nice. I feel like that's totally something you could spotlight here. Like, and you have room here. Like, I've seen people actually write literal books in that section. You could easily put, plus, with rules coming, the rules that allow you to mix in your original. Or upgrade to the second edition. Yeah, also, I see what people are complaining about. Like, it's like, it looks like you're just trying to force us to do this. And I come at this looking at this from a business perspective, and I don't think it's a bad idea on their part, which is also a part of the reason why I wonder if they're not spotlighting more the fact that you can buy this with the old Valhalla, because they're like, we want to sell 2.0. We don't want to sell more of Simon's thing, which, is conceivably out of print, because Simon sold Blood Rage to them. Anywho, do I want it? Yes, I do. I feel like the video did a good job. I feel like, how much is it? The price feels reasonable. 50 miniatures for an $85 game. And the $20 shipping, it feels very Kickstarter reasonable. I felt like the shopping section, they did a decent job showcasing the pledges and the prices, even though they seem really high. I hate all this crap. Flacking out, like, oh, cool, flacking out stuff. And I think maybe that's right. Like, I'm not excited about the expansions because I didn't realize, there's 100 plus cards. Like, just give me a smattering. Something. I went through this. I glossed through this really quickly because you just blacked out stuff. And I don't know. Whatevs. Can you do it? Yes. I'm not worried about it, but it looks like if you have issues with the customer service, go get wrecked. You're going to have to knock on their doors. And then how much is it? Fine. Final grade is it's solid. Solid grade. I think B+. We have, I think B+. I think you could talk me into an A- too, because just the best foot forward. The video I thought was really good. How to play from the designer. The Valhalla versus the original Blood Rage. What's different? I feel like they really should have spotlighted Eric Lang's track record. Like, that feels like one of those things. Yeah, I think I'm more on the B+ kind of thing. I can't see your face on the live stream. What is my face? It should be right there. I don't know why. I'll have to take a look at that. Because I'm slowly trying to improve the quality. I've been cleaning around the house. Yeah, like right down here. Like 53, 60, 148, 207, 241, 314. Like 6 of the top 320 games of all time. Like, if I don't know what Blood Rage is, like, because we could keep going. 7, 8, 9. So you go 9 of the top 500, but I think really what you do is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of the top 1,000 games of all time. You want to spotlight a game to someone who doesn't know games. Say, yeah, 16 of the top 1,000 games of all time. You got to put a little bit more respect on his name, so I'm going B+. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Blood Rage Valhalla. Also, quick show note, I have a show listed to go tomorrow. I'm going to bump that back till next week because I believe I'm going to the lake with my dog to go clear a bunch of weeds out of the woods because I'm an idiot. Have a good one. Bye-bye.